It is 9:47 on this Saturday morning. It is time to imagine it. I have Carl Nelson here, the chief scientist from the Imagination Station. You already told me to put on the gloves. I see the glasses. I know what this means.
Yep.
What are we doing today, Carl?
You guys were talking about the International Auto Show.
Yeah.
And there's one piece of technology that cuts across all different models, makes, whatever, and that's glass.
Okay.
Every car has glass in it.
Sure.
Now, at home, you probably have a sheet of glass like this in a photo frame or something like that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
If we were to whack
Yeah.
it, what happens is you
We've
get...
all done that, right?
Well,
Moving
hopefully
something on
not
the
with a
shelf.
hammer.
No,
Yes.
but you know.
Exactly. And when this stuff breaks, sharp edges.
Right.
Okay. That is not what you want to have in an automobile.
And lots of tiny shards,
Tiny
too.
shards,
Yeah.
very sharp, very, very dangerous.
Okay.
And so what automobile manufacturers will do is they'll actually take, say, 2 sheets of glass, like this,
Okay.
and then in between, they will add a sheet of a resin like this,
Okay.
and then they'll layer another sheet on top, heat it up until that is transparent, and now you have laminated glass. 2 sheets of glass with a resin in between to sort of hold it together. And that's what a windshield is made of.
Sure.
And so it just so happens I brought a windshield with me.
Oh, of course you did.
Okay.
Just had it laying around.
Now, I've never done this before, so I want to see what happens if you take this steel mallet.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the windshield.
Okay.
And just give it a good whack in the middle.
Alrighty.
A good whack.
Okay. Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you can see that, but isn't that great? You can see that spider web
Yeah.
pattern. It's still broken to sharp shards,
Sure.
but it's all maintained in one piece. Okay. This is great because that means that hammer's not going to come flying through the window. Also means your head's not going to go flying out of the car in an accident.
Sure, and sometimes if someone has been in an accident, I guess a minor one, you might have had something like this happen, or even if something hits your windshield when you're driving.
Absolutely. A little rock or something like that can do the same sort of thing.
Okay.
But the lamination holds it together. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the front of your car. Now
Okay.
the side and the back are a little bit different. The side and back of your car have something called tempered glass. Okay? This is glass that has, if you can imagine, you heat it up. It starts to expand.
Okay.
It's bigger and bigger. But then you blast the outside with cold air. The outside starts to shrink while the inside is still expanding. Builds up
Okay.
lots of stress in the glass.
All
okay?
right.
And what's interesting about it is it's pretty darn tough. Go ahead and take this mallet.
Okay.
See if you can just give this a good whack,
Well,
just
this
like
is
you
not
did.
as heavy, okay.
Well, we'll move upwards.
Ooh.
Keep going.
Okay.
One more time. All right, it's not going to work.
No.
Let's step up to the steel mallet.
Okay.
Give that a try.
I like this one. Ooh.
A little bit harder.
Oh.
There we go. And this
Wow.
behaves a little bit differently.
Yeah.
It breaks into tiny
It does
little
break into the little shards.
little
You can see
shards.
it.
Now this piece I've actually coated with a piece of tape on the back. If we didn't have tape on the back, this would have coated the entire studio with tiny little shards of glass.
My boss would have loved that.
I brought a broom too, so that's okay. But so this is tempered glass. It has
Sure.
lots of stress built up inside, and that's your side windows and your rear windows.
Okay.
Again, safe because there's not a lot of sharp pieces, little pieces, but it will blow out and make a huge, huge mess if you've ever seen an accident.
Well, this is an interesting way to see the technology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Very
So,
cool.
Cool technology all around you, especially in your car with the glass as well.
Awesome, and it gave me a great rush. I love that. Good
did.
stress reliever. All right, well, Carl Nelson, thanks for coming down. If you want to check out all the experiments that they have at the Imagination Station, you can do so. You guys open today at what time?
10 to 5.
10 to 5, and of course it is Saturday.
Lucas County residents 12 and under get in free with an adult.
There you go. All right, go check them out down at 1 Discovery Way in downtown Toledo. Carl, thanks so much for coming in. That's this
thank you.
week's Imagine It.